If you've clicked on this video, then it's very likely that you are currently struggling with or are nursing a neck injury. I believe that this video can really help you. I remember several years ago when I was still doing gymnastics, I landed badly from an acrobatic maneuver or a front flip, and I ended up jerking my head back and forwards, like you would do if you had a car accident. This led to me developing a whiplash-like neck injury, and as a result, my whole neck stiffened up. I could barely move, I could barely get out of bed, I felt dizzy, and because I couldn't do much, I felt kind of low for a while, and it did take a while for the injury to heal, because I didn't know what I was doing. This was back before I was a physio. I wish I had someone, or a physio, to tell me back then what I now know and what I'm about to tell you. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. My name is Matty. I'm a specialist musculoskeletal physiotherapist or physical therapist and qualified personal trainer. I've successfully treated dozens of people with neck pain, from elite athletes to movie stars to your average Joe office worker who's just been in a car accident. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 of the most essential exercises that you need to be doing to rehabilitate and to treat your neck injury. A little bit of a disclaimer: if you're getting any of the following symptoms in addition to your neck pain, or if they've come on suddenly, you need to go and see your family physician or GP urgently. All right, promise me that. Double vision, problems with speech or swallow, dizzy spells, really real dizzy spells, right? Not just a little bit lightheaded, but proper dizzy spells. Fainting episodes, numbness in either one of your arms, and nausea. So usually neck pain can develop after trauma, so after a car accident you can develop something like whiplash, which is what I had, or it can come on gradually over time. This is more degenerative. If you clicked on this video, it's more likely that you're struggling with the former, right? The more traumatic cause of neck pain. The injured tissue could be the muscles around the neck. These usually heal pretty quickly. They could be the soft tissue structures, and what I mean by this are the ligaments and the tendons. Tendons connect muscle to bone, ligaments connect bone to bone. These get a poor blood supply, so they take a lot longer to heal, which is why whiplash is such a problem. Or you could have nerve irritation, which is where the discs in your neck between the vertebrae actually end up bulging out a little bit and touching and irritating the nerves right in your neck. Think of it like if you've ever hit your funny bone. Imagine that, but in your neck. That's what a nerve irritation is. The good news is the treatment in the early stages is very similar. You want to obviously take it easy, perform gentle movements. You may use a heat bag around 48 to 72 hours after the initial trauma to help with pain, decrease stiffness, and to speed up the rate of healing. So the first exercise that we want to do is a chin tuck. Now, this is particularly a problem in people who do office work. They spend long hours at a desk in this position, and the muscles at the back, the deep neck flexor muscles, basically become stretched and they become weak. So sometimes that can contribute to neck pain, but also it's just helpful to have strong, deep neck flexor muscles, especially after you've injured your neck or if you've hurt your neck. Plus, this is an exercise you should be able to do without much pain. So first of all, you want to lie down on a flat surface. You can lie down on a bed with your head on a pillow that's going to support your neck. And then what I want you to do is imagine that your head is a pancake, right? Your whole head is a pancake, and it needs to have equal pressure around your whole head. So your head is a pancake on another pancake, which is the pillow, and you're going to gently push down, flatten the pancake onto another pancake, hold for 2 seconds, and then relax. This cue really just helps people to understand what I mean by a chin tuck, and you want to do this for sets of 10, 3 times a day. The second exercise is a movement with mobilization with a towel. So one of the first movements that we lose after injuring our necks is rotation. I mean, that is generally one of the first movements in the neck that goes anyway with time, with age. So what we want to do is we want to restore and maintain this movement. Okay, so what you want to do is grab a towel and roll it up and place it behind your head, just below ear level. And then as you turn your head, let's say to the right, you want to pull with your right hand, and the left hand just going to come along for the ride. And then repeat. Pull with the right hand, left hand comes along for the ride. But then when you're turning your head back to the starting position, you want to pull a little bit with your left hand to help it turn back. So you're just facilitating that movement really, and it should feel very natural, should feel very easy. 10 reps on each side. It's just going to help your neck feel far more loose, and it's going to improve the range of movement, and it should not be painful at all. This is something you can do at your desk, really easy. Sets of 10,
3 sets.
And the final exercise is a scapular squeeze or a shoulder blade squeeze. If we have hurt our necks and the injury is traumatic, or if it's happened over time, what will tend to happen is that we will use our trapezius muscles on either side of the neck here, and these will tense up, especially if you've injured your neck. These muscles tighten up and they try and protect the neck, but it also means that they can't relax, and you get more overactivity of the trap, and it can cause more discomfort, more pain. So what we want to do is switch off those muscles so they have a chance to relax. And the shoulder blade squeeze is a great way to do that.
So the last exercise is a scapular squeeze or shoulder blade squeeze. It's really simple. Essentially, you want to imagine squeezing your shoulder blades back and down into your back pocket. And what you should find is that your traps actually relax and you feel a nice squeeze around your lats. And it should feel okay. It shouldn't cause any pain at all. Do this for 10 repetitions, 3 to 4 times a day.
Feel free to comment down below any questions you have, or to DM me on Instagram. Catch you guys in the next one.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found.